We performed an experiment in class comparing the people height versus shoe size, and when we did that, we got a graph that looked something like this, where we graphed height down here on the bottom, and we graphed shoe size here. Height we measured in inches, so we went anywhere from about 60 inches up to around 72 inches. And then shoe size we also measured in inches, and that came out anywhere between about 8 inches and 15 inches, somewhere around there. Whenever we plotted it, we got a lot of dots, and it was a scatter plot, so it wasn't perfect, but they made something about like this, and we said, well, if we draw a best fit line through it, it goes up like that. And when we asked, well, what did that tell us? That told us that tall people have larger feet. Because we can look at the graph and we can say, well, do we expect somebody who has 72 inches of height, do we expect them to have really small feet? Well, no, of course not, because if we look at our graph here at 72 inches of height, there's not any dots here. All the dots are higher up. So tall people have larger feet, and small people tend to have smaller feet. That makes sense. Domain and range. Well, domain, remember, is the x values. So my domain would make sense to go somewhere between 60 and 72. We're just looking at what would make sense. And then the range would be somewhere between 15 and 18. And I'm moving things all around. The range would be somewhere between 15 and 8.